have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps...
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Chicago Bears and the home team. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Starting this drive with a design run. There's the intensity we expected in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Lions. Mustang 19. Go.
Rolling from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Forced to the ground.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. It's an excellent work to drive him all the way out past the 30-yard line.
That's good.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Give now to the running back. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19.
That's completed out to the right. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
19 Tiger, 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Working now from the gun. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. Touchdown. The Tigers finish up an excellent opening series. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Following a touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Jump off caught by his back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And when the veteran QB said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Here's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for him here. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it. So the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does they'll bring up 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Go! County Lions! County Lions! Go!
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Quincy O'Reilly up to make that stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Cup 19!
Throwing off the play fake. Hits on the crosser. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He got 14 yards on that one. And that will set him up with a fresh set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Ready? Let go!
There's a dive up the middle. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill for Bears territory. First down play, that's at 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Ready.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
60 Eagles, 60 Vikings, 19 Lions.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-0 is our score. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
18, Pioneer. Mustang 19. Ready.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him running the comeback. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Get it. Viking 18. Trap 50. Trap 60.
Trying to run in, Harris. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one's caught. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Number 16.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush a passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal.
19 tight. 19 tight. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Let go.
Back to throw. On the move, headed right. They're on it. That's intercepted. That is Jalen Walker. And the Bears take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. First call here coming from the shotgun. On play action, here's Williams. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense to the line fast.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
First down, Williams to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
It's second down.
Working from the gun, Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Third down, here's Williams. Dumps it off to his running back. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Williams from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Second and 3.
Handoff on second and short. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears earn the chance to tie it before halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
And they're on 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Deputy Lions.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. On screen, this is Harris. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Number 36.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, team, here we go. Here we go.
To the air on third and long. Finds his man over the middle. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
He's going to throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. First down now, ball at the 33.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
They are throwing it again. Makes the catch and gets the feet in. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down. All right, here we go. Second down.
Ready? Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready?
Still sticking with the passing game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Buffalo 18! Bronco 80! Panther 11! Panther 11!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got DK, complete. He has the touchdown. The Tigers take the lead just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
You're good on the point after. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Bears 7.
The touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. Here's a reverse. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Motioning the tight end now. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Williams will look to throw. Brought in right side. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Before halftime, we get timeout taken. New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38. Looking to throw. Caught, nice game left side. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from 48 on the left hash. That one's a miss, so he hung it out right at that upright. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
One last play before the break.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Bearcats. 60. 79 Broncos.
One final shot before the half. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Here's a return from the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
Set of downs for him from the 31. Here's the lone back on the handoff. away from one. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Bears.
Williams on first down. Setting up the running back screen. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, Williams. Rolling out to his left. He's running with it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be third and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Third and long for him here. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions, and now push them to fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? And they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Again, it's Williams. Caught by the rookie from NC State. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Escapes out to the left. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
That may not look like much on Taro's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down and less than a yard.
Back to throw it. Well caught by his running back. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Going back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Man in motion, out of the slot. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're set backwards.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses. But not for the defense right there. Did their homework. And they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
What is up?
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Escapes the defender. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
What is up?
Slot man motioned over. On play action, Williams. Catch made. Touchdown, Chicago.
To number
The
86.
Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go
His kick
either way.
is good.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10.
Ready?
Sending him on the dive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Yep.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First down.
It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs.
46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go. 19, 18. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Ready? Let's go.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Ready up. Here we go. Set. Warrior 70. Street. Street. Look. Over there. Over there.
They'll throw, third and long. He has the first over the middle. And he will not score, but the effort takes him down to the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal.
18 card. Ready.
Line up the design keeper. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Ready.
tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
19 Tiger.
Shotgun now on third down. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Tigers take a fourth-quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Carter on the stop. Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Williams from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down. It's still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that. Going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. We'll go with the design keeper. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
Sending the tight end in motion left. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
19-18.
Throw right side, caught by Mooney. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
9, get it. 70 Timberwolves. Cup 19. Cup 19. Hey, smash Bronco.
Back to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
18, Pioneer. Ready?
He's back to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he gets this down at the 13-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives him a 1st down.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They'll try and punch it in. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Tigers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. York tacks on that extra point. And these guys double their lead to 14.
Tigers 28, Bears 14.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Brooklyn. Bears losing by 14. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. A nice run here past the 35. It's all the way forward to the 37-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
1st and 10 at the
1st down, Williams to throw. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Got to set this up quick.
And the Bears 1st down.
1st down throw by Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
And this one does not go far.
To Marvin Mims. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Oh, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And he could have a free play here. Catch is made in close. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw it. And he'll get into the end zone to make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter.
Tigers 28, Bears 22.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays plays in football. More exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys bump the lead up to 13 points.
Tigers 35, Bears 22.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns? Huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. 1st down, Williams. Trying to push deep downfield. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you've got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Looking to throw it. This one's caught. Smith has it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's 1st down. To the air yet again. Williams. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Williams to throw on 1st. At the goal line. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears get it back to within 6.
Bears 29.
Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And the hands team brings in the onside kick. That should set them up for victory.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Play straight ahead. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
Lining up to take it on 2nd down. You draw it up for him. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. As one side leaves dejected, another can finally at least breathe.